Hey everyone! So today for our language goal, our learning language goal is I can use common Greek roots to help me understand the meaning of a word. So this is nothing new. We've been working on this for a couple of weeks now, and we had been working on this before we left for break. Today we're just going to we've been focusing a lot on Latin prefixes and suffixes and Latin roots, and today is just Greek roots. So words with Greek roots are used very commonly in medicine and in science. And the really cool thing about it is that once you learn a Greek root, you can figure out a lot of long words just by knowing that word part. So let's take a look at how some of the pronunciation is different than in English. So this PH is pronounced f, like an F. Phonology, or like a telephone. Chronology, that CH is pronounced as a K. And then psychologist. You'll notice that PS is pronounced like an S. You don't pronounce the P, you don't say P, psychologist. And that Y is a long I. So that's pretty much it. And now we're ready for the assignment. That was like the shortest lesson ever. So how do I figure out what these words mean? Well, I have here for you a Greek combining forms and their meaning. So when you see combining forms, that's really just another way to say a word part. In Greek, you put together different word parts and you make a new word. So here's a list of some common Greek roots or Greek combining forms and their definitions. So really, you're just going to look up the definition of that word part and put it together and see if you can figure out the meaning of the word. One thing I want you to stay away from, last week a lot of people I noticed when going through their assignments were just plugging in words into a dictionary, like a Google dictionary maybe, and just looking up the words. That kind of takes away from the purpose. The purpose of our learning today is looking at those word parts and sort of committing them to memory so that every time we see that word part, we know what it means. Okay? So let's take a look at this word, phonology. I'm going to chunk it. Ooh, chronology. What I did is I chunked it into its different Greek roots. This ology is at the very bottom. This Greek suffix, logi or ology, means the study of. So it would be the study of whatever phon means. Let's see. Phon means sound. So phonology is the study of sound. Like when we learn about phonics in school, the sounds that a word makes. Chronology. That ology means the study of, so it's the study of chron. I think you know what chron means. Think about when we list events in chronological sequence. We list them in order of the time that it happened. Let's see if we're right. C-H-R-O-N. Chron means time. So chronology is the study of time. Chronologic order would be to put events in order of time. Psychologist. Okay, so I'm going to separate the psych from, there's that ology part, ologist. The ist part just means that it's a someone. So it's someone who studies, sort of like working backwards, isn't it? Someone who studies psych. And psych is the mind. So a psychologist is someone who studies the mind. Pretty easy, right? Here's your assignment. The directions state, put a space between the Greek word parts, the roots or the suffixes, then write the meaning. Excuse me. you can use the chart above, this chart right here, to help you. So this word is pathology. So first, I'm going to put a space so that my brain can see those different word chunks. I know ology is the study of. I don't know what path means, so I'm going to go look it up in my chart. Oh, path means suffering or disease. So pathology is the study of a disease. You know, I bet there are a lot of pathologists working to help us right now, right? To study the illness that has affected many lives. So pathology is the study of disease. Okay? So that's what you're going to do down here. Here's your student work. You have 10 of them to do. So you're just going to separate them and then write the definition. If you have any questions, let me know in the assignment and I'll be sure to help you. Goodbye.